Hi everyone, I'm Mariel E. Cantero from BSSW1D. Today, I'm going to differentiate hazard and risk and also risk analysis process. The term hazard and risk are often used interchangeably. However, in terms of risk assessment, these are two very distinct terms. A hazard is an agent that can cause harm or damage to humans, property, or the environment. While risk is the probability that exposure to a hazard will lead to a negative consequence, or more simply, a hazard passes no risk if there is no exposure to that hazard. The elements of risk are population, communities, built environment, the natural environment, economic activities, and services which are under threat of disaster in given area. Substances, events, circumstances can constitute hazard when their nature would allow them, even just theoretically, to cause damage to health, life, property, or any other interest of value. Hazard at work may include noisy machinery, a moving forklift, chemicals, electricity, working at heights, repetitive job, or inappropriate behavior that adversely affect a worker's safety and health. Types of hazard: biological hazard, chemical, mechanical, ergonomic, and physical. Biological hazard, also known as biohazard, originate in biological processes of living organisms and refer to agents that pose a threat to the health of humans, the security of property, of the health of the environment. Biological hazard include viruses, parasites, bacteria, food, fungi, and foreign toxins. Chemical hazard can be considered a hazard if by its intrinsic property it can cause danger to human property or the environment. Physical hazard is a naturally occurring process that has potential to create loss or damage. Physical hazard include earthquakes, floods, fire, and tornadoes. Physical hazard often have both human and natural elements. Flood problems can be affected by the natural elements of climate fluctuation and storm frequency, and by land drainage and building and floodplain human elements. Mechanical hazard is any hazard involving a machine, industrial process. Motor vehicles, aircrafts, and airbags pose mechanical hazard. Compressed gases or liquids can also be considered a mechanical hazard. Ergonomic hazard are physical conditions that may pose a risk of injury to the musculoskeletal system, such as the muscle or ligaments of the lower back, tendons or nerves of the hands or wrist, or bones surrounding the knees. Ergonomic hazard occur in both occupational and non-occupational settings such as in workshop, building sites, offices, home, school, or public spaces and facilities. So controls are needed in hazard. Control the measure put in place to decrease the likelihood or consequences from unwanted event. They can prevent the unwanted event to reduce the loss of control of the hazard. Risk analysis is a process of identifying and analyzing potential issues that could negatively impact key business initiatives or projects. This process is done in order to help organizations avoid or mitigate those risks. There are 5 steps in risk management process. Identify the risk, analyze the risk, prioritize the risk, treat the risk, and monitor the risk. Why is risk analysis important? It anticipates and reduces the effect of harmful results from adverse events, evaluate whether the potential risks of a project are balanced by its benefits to aid in the decision process, and identify the impact of and prepare for changes in the enterprise's environment, including the likelihood of new competitors entering the market or changes to government regulatory policy.